Going on, everybody? ODC here, and I am live on location at my parents' house. This is kind of something random. I can't even see the screen because there's so much glare coming off. I hope everyone can see me okay. I know, Charlie. Come here, Charlie. Show everyone. Say hi. Come here. This is my mom's dog. Come here, Charlie. He's doing this thing. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Anyway, I'm live from my mom's house. This is my mom's dog. He's a teeny little weirdo. He's trying to bite my fingers right now. Stop biting me. Stop biting me. Stop biting. All right, anyway, sorry. I am That's rude. Okay. I am live from my mom's house here with Charlie. And I have some, I know I said I was going to do this segment, but, and I kind of put it off, but I said I was going to, stop, all right, stop. You're driving me nuts, stop. No, I don't want to play. Anyway, I lost my train of thought because he's driving me nuts. I'm live from my mom's house, and I said I was going to go through some like old toys that I found at my mom's house. And it's not many, but I'm actually surprised at some of the stuff. I'm actually surprised at some of the stuff that I found. Home phones. Who has a home phone anymore, right? But we gotta wait for the machine to pick up. Here we go. I don't know. A, who has a home phone anymore besides my parents? B, who has an answering machine anymore? So weird. But anyway, I found some cool toys. As you can see right here, we've got the first toy, and this box is beat to hell. Oh yeah, but it's so old. This is from, oh my God. This is from, it's gotta be like 1995, 98. There's no date on it. Damn it. I was hoping there was gonna be a date on it. But I found Slinky Dog. It's just a whole bunch of like random stuff in here. And I have a whole box right here that I'm gonna go through, and I'll show you guys some of the stuff that I grew up with playing with. Good Lord, what is going on here? Get off of that. There we go. All right. Let's see. Slinky Dog. So here's Slinky Dog. Now this is very old. It's in really good shape. I kept it in really good shape. I kept it in this box for the most part, and I kept it away from like a dust-free zone. But he's in really good shape. I think there's like a little play scuff right here. But overall, he's in pretty good shape. There's his face. And then he had this pull string, right? And then he had little wheels on his feet, so you just pull them and he'd stretch out. And the Slinky's actually in really good shape, like you can see. So there's Slinky Dog. Still in really good shape. I wonder how much this guy goes for. I'd probably consider selling him. Like I said, he's in good shape. Might need a little bit of cleaning up, but yeah. There's one of them. What's going on? I'm doing well, Action Figure Expert. I'm just kind of showing off some of my old childhood toys that I had. But yeah, this is an original Slinky Dog. And I want to say, let me check this one. This is Mr. Potato Head right here from Toy Story. I want to say, yeah, these are both from 1995. It says right here on the box. Where is it? Right there. 1995. I know it's inverted right now because of my camera, but 1995. So these are from 95, Mr. Potato Head. Oh my God. So funny. I have not seen this stuff in so long. I want to say maybe since maybe like early 2000s. I haven't seen any of this stuff. It's crazy. So let's put his butt together here. His cargo area. There we go. He's in good shape. He's got a little scuff. He's got some. I used to play with my toys, so he's got. Mr. Potato Head's got some scuffage. Actually, I could probably get this scuffing is actually coming off. It's just dirt, I think. I'm gonna put them all together too. He's got so much stuff in here. This was such a cool toy to play with. He's got his little bare feet. Bare feet. He put his bare feet on there. Oh, toys. And he's got his eyeballs right here. I don't know if he's 100% complete. Like I said, I used to play with my toys when I was younger, so. All right, let's get his. He's got the shoes. Little Chuck Taylors, if you want. Put the shoes on. We'll start with the shoes. This is hilarious. What else do we have here? Oh, this is just a sprue. I can actually pull that out. Don't need it. Got his glasses. But he can't see without his glasses. Let's see if I can put these on. There we go. We'll go with this right now. He's got his little baseball hat. And this is definitely dirty. Needs a little wash, but this is the good thing about this like rubbery material. You can just wash it and it'll work out. All right, next he's got a little top hat. This is hilarious. It doesn't have a peg on it. You just kind of put it on his head and it stays. Oh yeah, it does stay. Huh. All right, next up. Yep, Toy Story was my shit, man. I love that movie. I think I still have my original. Oh, I got a funny story to tell you guys. All right, so just when Toy Story came out, right? It came out around Christmas, and my mom one day she picked me up. I found an arm. While I'm still searching for stuff, I'll put them together while I'm talking. My mom picked me up, or let me skip school for the day. So we went like to the mall. We went shopping. It was a lot of fun, and like Christmas shopping and stuff. And Toy Story had just come out. She's like, "Do you want to see Toy Story? I know you've been really excited about it." I was like, "Yeah, let's go see it." So I played hooky for the day. I'm just gonna take all this stuff out. Oh my God, so much stuff. It's hilarious. Another sprue. Don't need that. His other hand. So we skipped school. We went to the mall, and Toy Story was playing. Right. So we got some hands. And which mouse should I go with? I'll go with a mustache. And a mouth. We gotta put the mustache on first, I think. Oh, we gotta put the mustache on the mouse. So we go see Toy Story, right? And I'm all excited about it. And then right after the movie, I was so, like, I wouldn't shut up about it. So my mom was like, all right, let's go to KB Toys. So we go to KB Toys. Rest in peace. I know it's coming back eventually, but I don't think it's gonna be the same. But so we go to KB Toys, and I see the Woody doll, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to get Woody. I think he was like $20 back then, but he was like large. He was like, you know, in scale with like Mr. Potato Head and everything. I think I still have him somewhere. I just don't know where the heck he is. So I get Woody, right? And I go to school the next day, and everyone's talking about, you know, what you get for Christmas and such. And, you know, everyone's saying blah, 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 blah. You know, I got this, I got that. And they come to me and they're like, Anthony, what'd you get? And I go, I got a Woody. And the whole class just started laughing hysterically. It was funny. It's a funny little story. I got a Woody. The teacher's just shaking his head at me. What was his name? Mr. Mariucci, I believe. He was also a science teacher. This is a big nose right here. Holy Toledo. I got a Woody. There we go. And we'll give him. Should we give him hair? We'll give him hair. We'll give him a little hipster look. Well, he's looking like a hipster now. But we'll give him some different teeth. He can stick his tongue out at you. His face is crooked. Mr. Potato Head. Oh, Mr. Potato Head. So simplistic fun, you know? Now he's smiling. Hey! I'll take his hair off. The hair does have a peg. And then put his hat on. Just stupid fun. I guess the original Mr. Potato Head was literally a potato, and you would just shove stuff in them. You know, pretty funny. That's a nose. We'll switches. I like his big Gonzo nose right here. Oh, you can even give him a tie. Look at this. You ready for this? I believe you attach the tie to the foot, and then it just goes like this. Ooh. So stupid. All right, let's get him all dressed up. Actually, we'll put the hair on there. He's all dressed up and ready to go. So dumb. And then we got some lips, some kissing lips, too. There we go. Hello, Charlie. Charlie's trying to figure out what's going on here. Kissing lips. What are you doing? Get. Oh, hello. Okay, you can stay there. I thought you were chewing on one of these. Hello. I know. We'll put his hat on. You can actually put his hat over his hair, which is pretty funny. Oh, he's got no mouth. I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. Get his mouth. Oh, we have two different mouths. Smiling mouths. All right, all right. I know. I love you too. Okay, there we go. Oh, let's fix this. He actually has another mustache too. He's ready to go. He is ready and raring to go. We'll put that hat on with his hair on. And there's Mr. Potato Head and Slinky Dog. Slinky Dog, Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story. Who doesn't like Toy Story? Come on. I actually have the RAH figures on pre-order. I believe they're dropping in August. They're the Toy Story figures, but I can't wait. They're all plastic and they look like they have really, really good articulation, so I can't wait to get those. Stop chewing on them. My God. So annoying. You're like a puppy, but you're not a puppy anymore. Just chews on stupid stuff. Oh, what's that? Plastic? I'll chew on it. No. See, Oreo doesn't do that stuff. This one will do it. He's not as bright. Alright, we'll go with this mustache. This is the other mustache I was talking about. I actually like this mustache better because it gives him a little bit more character. Damn house phones. So we'll stick with this. Alright, so we'll put him. We'll see it. Will you stand up here? Yeah, there we go. As long as you don't knock over, you just stay right there. Alright. We'll put his glasses on. You can't see without his glasses. There we go. Now he's looking like he's ready to hit the town. Huh? Me and Potato Head are going to hit the town, bro. We're going to go out to some nightclubs. We're going to meet some broads. How you doing? Alright. Potato Head, you stay right there. Alright. Ooh, I just got an update that I won the bid for a WrestleFest Honky Tonk Man. Alright. Alright, next one. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to this box. It's just a random box full of figures that we're going to go through. Alright, next one is the Ultimo Dragon. Now, Ultimo Dragon, I actually have two Ultimo Dragon figures here. This Ultimo Dragon was from I believe the Ruthless Aggression line, I think. And it's from the Jakks Pacific toy company. It did not come with the cape. This was actually a custom cape I gave a long time, like early 2000s or mid 2000s, whatever you want to call it. But he's pretty cool. I always loved Ultimo Dragon. He's my top three of as far as like all-time favorite New Japan. It's Masahiro Chono, Great Muta, and Ultimo Dragon. I think he held something like six titles at one time. Pretty awesome. But here's the other one that I found. I forgot I even bought this. This is like a legit overseas, as you can see all the writing, the Japanese writing right here. This is like their style figures overseas in Japan. But really awesome. It comes with the title belt. Really cool. But yeah, I forgot I even have this. So this is going to go right in my wrestling collection. Perfect. And then I think this is the last thing wrestling related that I have. And everything else is like comic book stuff and Star Wars stuff. The last thing, and I forgot I bought this too, it's a yellow carded This guy goes for quite a bit of money. A yellow carded Hasbro Shawn Michaels figure. So this is going to go perfect in my Shawn Michaels collection. Very excited, and the card is in like perfect shape. So I did have one out of package, but my dog way back when like chewed it to shit. Just the head, left the rest of the body perfectly. Not this one right here, not this dog, but this other dog I had. He just chewed it to absolute shit. So I still have it, but it's in horrible shape. All right, so next one. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. All right, so this box is just beat to ever-loving shit, but it's old, and like I said, I used to play with my figures. It's an old 12-inch collector's series Han Solo. These used to sell at like this department store named Hills way back, and he does have like a little coffin. So you can open this up, and there's a nice little read-up right there for Han. But it is beat up. Let's take him out and see what he looks like here. Old Han Solo. He's still in pretty good shape. He does not have, I don't think he has his other blaster. Yeah, his other blaster's gone. I don't know where the hell that is. Probably might be in this box, actually. But here he is. He's got his E11 blaster. Oh, how far we've come. This was like Hot Toys before Hot Toys, you know? This was like, I remember my friends, this was like the envy of some of my friends. Were like, oh man, let me borrow that Han Solo, man. And I was like, okay. I let my one friend play with it. He didn't want to give it back. He's like, how much do you want for it? And I'm like, do you want to trade for it? I'm like, no, I just want it back, dude. I just want it back. I let you borrow it for like a month. He wouldn't give it back. But this is Han Solo. He's a little, you know, he's got some wear and tear here, but for the most part, he looks pretty good. Pretty good shape. So, pretty funny. And then you could remove the boots and everything. It's pretty funny. I wish Mattel would put out accessory packs for wrestling figures. Mattel did put out, like, what was it, a title belt pack, but it was exclusively through Ringside Collectibles. I think it's still available if you're interested. If you go to, like, Ringside Collectibles, or if you go to wrestling, what is it, the WrestlingSuperstore.com, they have a whole bunch of, like, secondhand stuff that fits right in with Mattel stuff, like, I know for a fact, like, Ringside Collectibles, they have, like, accessory packs and stuff like that. Terry Turner, what's up, buddy? I know for a fact they have, like, wheelchairs and ladders and tables and chairs and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Maybe Mattel doesn't see it necessary to do that. Sometimes they'll release accessory stuff with figures. But, yeah, they also have dumpsters. They have tables. They have a whole bunch of stuff at ringsidecollectibles.com. So I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up in case you're looking for stuff like that. Woodman, what's going on, man? Zorpox, how you doing? Jace, what is that? Jace Treber? How's it going, man? Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. But there's Han Solo. Okay, moving on. Next up, I think this was opened before. Yeah, this is beat. This is BEEE8. Yeah, this is beat. But it is. Oh my god! X-Men movie figures. And I think what I did was I opened this up because this one is actually. This is not the one that came in the pack. The one that came in the pack, his face would move, and I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, was this the one that had the face? Oh no, this is the right one. Never mind. Never mind. That was the single-carded one that had the face that would go, but it wouldn't work right. But as you can see, like the packaging's kind of messed up, and I actually think I put these back in. Oh no, it's still sealed. I never opened it. It's just kind of beat from over time. But there it is, X-Men stuff. X-Men stuff from the first movie. And here's like the action features stuff on the back. It's pretty funny. All the writing is inverted because of my camera right now. I hate that it doesn't switch to the right side, but So there we go. There's X-Men stuff. Next up, we've got this. I forgot I even owned this, and I think this was actually from my late great uncle that passed. So rest in peace, Uncle Barry. But the Star Wars Death Star assault game. This was a very odd game, to say the least, but it is intact. It's 100% complete. I forgot I even owned this. It's pretty funny though. All right, so now we're getting into more figures. Oh, here's the here's the Wolverine. Wait till you see his face. It's hilarious. Oh my God, his face. I don't even understand it. It looks like the Elephant Man. It's like his like whole eye is like, you know. Let me try to use the action feature. You ready? It's just like a little alien's trying to come out of his face. Look. He's got a forehead burster. Oh my God, it's so funny. Look at that eyeball. It's like all the way up here. So funny. Stupid. All right, so there's that. All right, next up, what do we have over here? How you doing? All right, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of G.I. Joes here. These are really beat. I got a funny story to explain. My G.I. Joes used to play double duty. Okay. This was before wrestling figures came out, and like the early '90s. So before the bone crunching figures came out for wrestling, before pretty much they had. Well, they did have these at the time, but these didn't do like the maneuvers the way a Joe figure could do a maneuver. So I used to pull double duty with a lot of my Joes, and I would give each Joe a wrestling character. And I would pretend that they were that character. Like, who was it? This Gung Ho. I think this Gung Ho was Billy Gunn from the Smoking Guns. But this is how I used to play with my figures. He was not only Gung Ho, but he was also Billy Gunn. I don't know why I associated this with Billy Gunn, but I did for some reason. So there's Gung Ho. I know this is probably everyone's favorite Gung Ho. And the tattoo kept moving on Gung Ho. But look at those legs. That's when you know you've been playing with your figures. Still the original O-ring though. Still an original O-ring. Unbelievable. Never replaced any of my vintage figures. O-rings. Maybe a couple, but it wasn't any of these in this box. All right, next we've got, I believe this is Deep Six. Oh, this is so beat. I think that it's on the verge of just falling apart. Look at this. And he doesn't have his thing, and like he is beat up. He is beat up. And his hand is broken. Oh my God. Look, even his backpack thing snapped off in the back. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lanta. All right, next up. Oh my God. Who remembers the Tremor packs for Nintendo 64? It still works too. It's like still works. It's hilarious. We got a random Nikolai Semen card. What? And then we have a Wolverine. This was his, I believe his like covert ops assault Wolverine. Oh my God, his arm was like frozen. Look at that. I have more Joes in here too. So, so funny. Look at his face under there. He looks not menacing at all, or like a threat. He looks like Mickey Mouse, for God's sake. Oh, hello there, Pluto. That's why I always kept the mask on him, so he could just cover that ugly face. But this was quite a silly figure. You would actually plug in on the sides here, as these awful things are sticking out of him. You'd plug in like knives and stuff, and I'm like, I always told myself, I'm like, why would Wolverine need to come with more knives? He has claws for hands. He has indestructible claws for hands. Why would he need, and, like, I can understand, like, guns and stuff, maybe, but knives? No. Okay. Moving on. All right, now we got a big boy here. We got two big boys. Is this one still in? Oh, no, the claw came out. And look, I actually had to fix this. We got Wolverine, and these are pretty tall. I think they got to be like 10 inches tall, something like that. But Wolverine and Cyclops, and this Wolverine I used to play with and bring him on trips and road trips and stuff when I was a kid. So his arms broke, so I replaced it with this like weird I went to, what was it? I think my dad took me to Home Depot, and he's like, "Oh, we'll just fix it." So we took me to Home Depot, and I was all upset. I'm like, "Oh man, I don't even think they made them anymore at the time that they broke." So it's pretty funny. We got this like plastic screw right here and a nut right there, so it's keeping the arm together. And then this one I had to pretend that like the claw didn't come out. He was only just using this claw. So pretty funny though, but they're still, okay. They're still playable. Like the arm's not going anywhere, it's just loose. Won't hold the pose, but childhood toys. That's when you played with stuff. And you can see there's a lot of like playage with Cyclops here. But a lot of fun to go through this stuff. I forgot I had most of this stuff. All right, next up, we're switching to Star Trek right now, and we're going with Lieutenant Worf. Oh my God, you guys remember these? I had a whole bunch of these. Most of them are gone. I think this might be the only one that I have left. I'm looking in the box and trying to see if there's any more in there, but Lieutenant Worf. That would scare a kid? Which one? Oh, the face, Wolverine's face. But yeah, there's Worf. Pretty cool little figures. For the amount of sculpt and detail on these guys. I remember I used to play with my Ninja Turtles with the Star Trek dudes. Pretty cool. Because they were pretty much essentially like the same height. I don't have many Ninja Turtles left. I think this is the only vintage Ninja Turtle I have left. Is this dude. I think I'm gonna bring him home with me. You're coming home with me, bro. This is it. And he's got no accessories. Like that's it. It's a wrap. But they were in scale with each other, so I used to kind of play with them together. So I forgot his name. What's his name? Someone tell me his name. I think it's something like something with a Y. I forgot it. I just can't remember it right now. But he's cool. Like the sculpts, like on these for like back in the day, like Ninja Turtles had some dope sculpts. And I was talking to Strident last weekend, and I was like, you know what? I was like, for a while, I was like, I might put down a couple action figure lines, like unless it's like X-Men related. I think I'm gonna put down Marvel Legends. Plus, I don't do many Marvel Legends reviews anyway. But, yeah, I agree, Tony. I agree. They didn't get enough credit. And the line was really good. Like, it was pretty expansive for what it was, the short run that it had. Like, they pumped out a lot of different characters. And this was Worf's, I believe I think it's when he was dueling for Picard's safety. This was like his dress attire, his Klingon dress attire, which is pretty dope. Like I always dug like the Klingon armor and stuff like that. But what was I saying? Oh, I was talking to Strident, and I was like, you know what? I might try and track down like a bunch of all of the, because I had so many Ninja Turtle figures. I had the Technodrome, which I was coming here to get today, and I wanted to show you guys because I was going to refurb it, but I think my mom got rid of it. And I'm bummed. I'm really bummed because that was the major thing I wanted to get here today. and it's not here, and I'm gonna have to ask her when she gets here if she tossed it or put it somewhere else. She usually doesn't throw stuff out, but unless she'll ask me first. But, she might have. And it's okay if she did. I could just try and track down one and then refurb that one. But that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go through like a refurbishing process with it. But I was thinking about getting into like tracking down a lot of the vintage turtles and try to get the ones that I had back. But I told that whole story about the flood. We had a flood here and all my toys got destroyed and I never got them back. Like my mom got a check from the what was it? The insurance company, and I never saw like any of those figures back. So next up is Strong Guy. Strong Guy. Yeah, I love this figure. Hopefully we get a Marvel Legends like build a figure or just a deluxe figure of him down the road. I think it's what people have been yearning to finish off this X Factor team. For some reason they keep putting him to the side. I'm assuming they'll probably get to him and they'll make him. Hopefully we get this attire for him. But there's Strong Guy, pretty cool. Yeah. Twist him and he'd punch. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. All right. Next up, we've got, oh yeah. It's, oh God, he's got dust all over him. It's Robin Hood, the Prince of Thieves. That's right. I used to love this line. It's such a silly Robin Hood movie. But pretty good sculpt for Kevin Costner face way back in the day. It's only got 5 points of articulation, but this line the reason why I liked it so much was because I thought the face sculpts looked really good, especially like Kevin Costner's face sculpt right here. Let's see if we can see it. It looks pretty good, like the eyebrows messed up because I was playing with it as a kid, but they used to come with like cloth goods and stuff like that, and their weapons were pretty cool. Like he came with like a bow and arrow, and he came with like a cloak. So this was another pretty cool line that was, pretty decent for the time. I want to say, was that 92 that came out? 93? Yeah, I want to say around 91, 92 this came out. So it's a pretty decent line for like way back in the early 90s when, Brenda, how you doing? I'm just going through some old toys from when I was a kid. Next up, we got another Wolverine. It's Space Wolverine. With the retractable claws. You ready? Ting! Ting! Look how short his claws are. They're like little pencils. But pretty cool. His head swiveled. His arms swiveled. And bended. And a bend at the knee, and that's pretty much it. And a waist swivel. That's it. Space Wolverine. With no helmet, so he's not really gonna last too long in space. I wonder if I still have the helmet. Maybe it's in this box. Oh wow. Oh wow. Alright, I have to get some of this stuff over here. Alright, so next up, I'm not even going to show you that one. That was no point for that. Alright, next up we've got, let's see if it still works. Nope, battery died. But used to say like Cobra Attack, I'll Get You, and I can't remember the fourth one. But this is that backpack gimmick thing. And his O-ring is hanging on by a thread. I can feel it just like it's barely, it's about to fall off. Oh yeah, it's. Eesh. I don't even think it's attached. I think it's just holding on to one part of it. But yeah, he's There's Cobra Commander. The speaker was also like trash on this. You couldn't even understand what he was saying. I had to revert to the box to figure out what he was saying. Like, what was that? Da da da. That's what it would sound like. All right, so there's Cobra Commander. Watch, my mom's gonna come home and she'll be like, "What the hell are you doing?" You're like, "Oh, I missed my toys," you know. And then we got a Spawn figure with no accessories at all. I forgot which one this was. I think he had like a bunch of he had like a backpack. There's like two ports in his back. But I think this is one where you would put like armor on him. You would like attach it to. I wonder if there's any armor in here. No, I don't see any. No. No. All right, so there is Spawn, and you can see like half his face is exposed. Pretty cool. Nice sculpt though. McFarlane always does great sculpts. Articulation was never their strong suit. All right, next up, what's everybody saying? Had that Wolverine. Oh, I gotta get my meal for the day after this. All right, next up we've got they made a figure. Oh yeah, this one's so beat up though. I don't think I'm gonna bother saving it. I mean, it just needs an O-ring, but I don't care. I don't care enough. It's fine. Next up we've got Kane with no hand. His hand broke off. Okay. I remember really liking this version of Kane as opposed to the first one that came out with the hand that shot out. I would love a Marvel Legend of this. If they ever made a Marvel Legend of Kane, I would love that. That would be dope. He's not one of the most well-known X-Men characters, but pretty cool in the 90s. I always dug his design. He had this like spindle hand, and it had like metal pieces kind of coming out this way and out that way and out down here and over here, and you would spin his hand, but it snapped off. So his hand was detachable anyway, so that's why I just was like, oh, I'll just pretend that his hand is detached right now. Oh, the mind of a child. What do we have over here? What do we have over here? Oh my God, this Wolverine. I hated this Wolverine. I don't even know why I got it. You would put like backpack, like, and the peg snapped off in here. This was just, I remember this was just such a poorly built figure because the gimmick didn't work right. And then he had these like clear peg joints. It always drove me nuts. I don't know why that clear peg joint drove me nuts as a kid, but the peg holes on him were like too small, and I hated the color. I don't know why I think I got this as a present or someone. Someone gave me this. I don't think I bought it, or my parents bought it, I should say. But you can also see that the peg holes are, you can see right through them. You can see the light coming through, and that's why the pegs though would snap in this guy, because the peg holes were too small. They were so snug. When you put the armor on him, it wouldn't come off. If you tried to pull it off, it would snap right off. So there's that Wolverine, and he had no claws either. I think he had like attachable claws. I was like, why would you do that? I don't know. All right, next up we have. Oh, I'm gonna bring that home. I'll get to that second. Got some more Joes. I'm gonna just grab them all. We got some knockoffs too. Oh, do we have some knockoffs? Because the dollar store was the thing to do when I was a kid. Got my allowance, going to the dollar store. So you get like 10 of them for like, what was it, like $3? All right, so next up we've got, I'll go to the knockoffs first. We've got two knockoffs, and I remember, who did I use this guy as? Who was he? Like, I'm trying to think of what wrestler he was. But this is like a knockoff right here. The O-ring is like super in good shape. He's a little loose because I used to play with him, but there's a knockoff right there. He's like a medic. And I used to use him as a new Joe recruit. Like whenever there was a knockoff, I used to use him as new Joe recruits or new Cobra recruits. Like this guy was a Cobra recruit. Like he had like an arrow. This is like the worst. Like someone lost a bet or something with this haircut. The state of your hair, man. The state of your hair. Looks like someone took a dump on your head. Okay. Anyway, but he is all sorts of loose. His crotch is broken. I think I used this guy as what did I think this was Max Moon. You guys remember Max Moon? Yeah, the Leonard Corps. Max Moon from like the early 90s in WWF. That's what he was. And then this guy was, who was this guy? I'm trying to think who he was. I think he was like, I'm trying to think. I think he was, I don't know, I'll have to come back to it. Next up, we've got Shipwreck with no attachments, of course. Naturally, no accessories one bit. But I remember I used to play with this guy in the tub and everything. Pretty fun. We had a pool in the backyard. I used to bring these out into the pool, and it would actually not, like the chlorine wouldn't mess with these, with the Joes for some reason. But I used to bring him everywhere. He's actually in really good shape. Like all of his joints are super tight. Like look at that. Boom. I used to love this one. Because you wanted one like regular, like we got so used to like regular Shipwreck, and I was like, well, he's a Navy SEAL, like he should come in his wetsuit. Like that's, I dug this so much. I always wanted a modern version of this. We never got it though. But this would actually be something I'd be interested in doing for like a Marauders build. But I'd have to get like an all gray body. I'd have to get like find a scuba mask for him, probably off an old Joe. Well, I'll think about it. But this is one I wanted to come here to get to. I forgot about him. But he's in such good shape. I would love to track down his accessories and just pop those accessories on him because he's in such good shape. I really took good care of this figure. All right, so that. All right, next up we've got the worst Major Blood. Whew, is this a bad one? Oh yeah, absolutely, Woodman. So we got this Major Blood. But I used to use him. Who is he? I think he was Owen Hart. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. It doesn't make a lick of sense. See, Charlie doesn't like it either. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Here, go on your couch. I've got all this stuff on his couch. You can't lie down. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. There you go. There you go. I know. There you go. So this Major Blood, he is beat up. He doesn't like him. He doesn't. As soon as I put him up here, he started barking. But there you go with the Major Blood, and he is all sorts of wiggly. Here, you want him? Here, just take him. You can have him. Come on. There you go. He just wants to say hello and investigate. He needs to investigate. Say hello to everybody. Charlie, say hi. Say hi. Thank you. Yes, I know. Thank you. All right. So next up, someone's got to help me out in the comments. Who is this? Is this? I want to say, is this Hawk? No, this head is. This is Ghost Rider's head. Who is this? Someone in the comments got to let me know. I always thought this was Ghost Rider. I can't remember who the heck it is, though. I almost want to say it's Hawk because of the grenades on his chest. And I think he came with a flight, like that jetpack. I think it's Hawk. Plus he's got like his little insignias on his arms, his forearms. Charlie! Yep, that's Charlie. He's over here. Nuzzled away. But, yeah, he's pretty cool. I think he was Marty Jannetty. This was Marty Jannetty. Don't ask me why. Makes no sense, but for some reason. How you doing over there, Potato Head? You doing okay? You doing good? All right, doing good. Well, yeah. Let me know. I think this is General Hawk. I just don't think I have any of his attachments. Someone will let me know in the comments soon enough. But there we go. There's another one. Okay, we got. Oh, was that all the Joes? That's all the Joes that I had. I have a crystal ball, but he's all messed up. Like his. Oh, well, he's not all messed up. I think his. Where's his crotch? Where's your crotch, sir? Where is your crotch? Oh, I did find Han Solo's blaster. He is completed now. I can put his blaster in his holster here and feel better about myself. There we go. There we go. Complete Han Solo. He'll go on my Star Wars display at home. Next up, whoa, there's a figure going up my butt. Oh, there it is. It fell apart finally. Okay, goodbye. And then we have, what was this? Oh, feet. Hey, feet going up my rear end. Anything else going up there? Everything's falling down. All right, so next up we've got the DC superheroes. I almost said Aquaman. Green Lantern. This was the one that came with like a little pump and a little hose that went into his arm. There's like a little hole right there, and you would squeeze it and water would come out of his ring. I don't have the pump, nor do I have the hose, and it would probably not work at this point anyway. So, but pretty cool. He's a little loose, a little bit on the loose side, and his screws are like rusted to shit. But you know, he stands. He'll stand there. I don't think there's any paint really coming off of him. He's in pretty good shape. So, you might be the one that comes home. You're gonna come home with me. All right. Ooh, that was weird. All right. Next up, we've got Deadpool. Yeah, water would come out of the ring. It's hilarious. You'd pump it, and there's the little. See the little ring hole? Yeah, water would squirt out of there. It's pretty funny. And then we've got Deadpool next with no swords and no gun. And then he's got this little retractable knife. Why? I don't know. Why wasn't this just a sword? I don't know. Why the knife was important is beyond me. But there's the Deadpool. I believe this was the first Deadpool figure that they came out with. I don't remember that one. It had most of all the superpowers ones. I don't think this was a superpowers one. I think this was like a DC superheroes line one from way back in the 90s. Let me check his leg. It'll say his date. Where's your date, sir? God, I can't see a thing. Nope, no date. I want to say this is probably like early 90, 91, maybe 89. Something like that. So it came out like the 90s, I think. It wasn't like superpowers like in the 80s. I wish I still had my Shazam. That was the first figure I ever owned, and I was hoping that it was still here. Because I remember my mom put it somewhere safe, but I don't know where the hell she put it. But that was the first figure I ever owned, was that Shazam figure. Yeah, like 89 when Batman came out. Yeah, I think you're right. But speaking of Batman, there's a Batman. This was from the Arkham Knights line, I believe. I think that's what it was called. But this is when Batman had all those silly gimmicks, stuff like that. For me, it was like whenever I'd go to Toys R Us, I was like, oh, another Batman. Cool. I'll grab him. He looks cool. I always dug the sculpt. Like, the sculpt looks pretty cool with these. The gimmicks sucked, though. For the most part. There's Batman. We got Deadpool. And then, here's Crystal Ball in pieces. I don't know where the hell his crotch went. Sir, where did your crotch go? Pardon me, sir. There's your crotch. crossing over. Oh, that's his. Yeah, like the crotch is in good shape, but he just needs a new O-ring. That's all. We'll go put him back together here. Bloop. He's a little beat up. I think I used to use him as Jerry the King Lawler. Jerry the King Lawler. Yeah. His O-ring just snapped. There's Crystal Ball. Alright, we'll put him. He's in pieces. I'll just put him back in the box. Back in the box you go. Random Spock figurine, I guess. Statuesque figure. Rest in peace, Leonard Nimoy. And then, what else do we have? Oh, we got Ahab over here. Ahab, the Arab, the Sheik of the Burning Sands. Okay, anyway. There's Ahab. He does not come with his spear. I think this is pretty much it. That's all he comes with. Pretty much, essentially, it's just the figure. But another X-Men figure. I wonder if we'll ever get an Ahab like this. I still think an X-Men line can carry on its own, but Marvel Legends refuses to do it. It's like, just do an X-Men line again. I know they're coming out with like the vintage style cards for them, but it's like, come on, man, everyone likes the X-Men. I don't know anyone that's like, fuck the X-Men, you know? Sorry, I swore. I know YouTube is like yelling at me right now. You swore! Demonetized! Yeah! Alright, the rest are just like a bunch of little figurines, like freaking Donald Duck on a, and of course my dog got to it a long time ago. Donald Duck on a skateboard. Mask. This is really old. My God, I must have been like probably 2 or 3 years old when I had this. But I've had this for so long. A little Smurf just eating ice cream. It's really old though, like super old. I think this thing's older than me. Yep, 1979. So it's older than me. It's not old, but it's old. Tim, what's going on, buddy? We're live from my parents' house, and there's Charlie. Which one do you not like? This one? I don't know. I don't know what you're getting so angry about. You just want to be the center of attention. Okay. So here is Acutus Borg. He's missing his hand. He's missing his arm. I know. I think one of my dipshit friends stole it when I was a kid. I'm telling you, man, my friends would just come over here and be like, "Can I borrow this?" and never give it back. I'm like, why would you steal an arm? Who steals an arm? I'd rather you just take the whole damn figure. You know? See, even he agrees. Well, Charlie agrees. I know. Take the whole figure. I know. Who steals an arm? Yeah, they're jerks. I know. I agree. I know. Okay. So there's Acutus. Lecutus. Excuse me. Lecutus. You're so Lecutus. Aw, he's so Lecutus. All right. I know. You don't like Lecutus. I get it. I know. All right. Attention horror. Oh boy. You know, your brother, Oreo, is not like this. Except for when he wants to go outside. Anyway, next up we've got vintage Forge here. And spring load still works. You're coming home with me, buddy. You're coming home with me. He had like a little holster right here. It snapped off, but oh well. He's a little loose in the legs too. But I think he'll still stand. Let's see if we can get him to stand here. Yep, he'll still stand. Yeah, I love this Forge. He's so good. He's like perfect. This is another line I wouldn't mind getting into, like tracking down some of the vintage X-Men figures. These don't go for any money, pretty much. There's like no market behind it, but I don't really give a shit about the market. I just want the figures because they look great. So that makes sense for me. And I love that his gun was sculpted into the hand, which was pretty cool. So he never had to worry about losing it. Shing. Shing. Oh, I know. Yeah, Brenda. He is very vocal. This one. Oreo, not as vocal. I'm telling you, it's the Napoleon complex. Little dogs have a Napoleon complex. They think they're like 70-pound dogs, and they can tell you how it is. Didn't I have one more? Oh yeah, Trevor Fitzroy. Trevor Fitzroy. Trevor Fitzroy. Trevor Fitzroy. He's a Trevor Fitzroy. I don't know what that was. It just came out. I couldn't control it. But I love the sculpt on this guy. Pretty awesome. Another character I would love to have. I mean, essentially any 90s X-Men line figure or character, I would love to get in Marvel Legends form, essentially. Especially Trevor. Trevor, Nimrod. We're getting Forge, which is awesome. I've got more figures going up my rear end. Kane. I would love a Kane figure in this deco. His version 2 deco. Even his version 1 deco is pretty cool too, I thought. Do I have any more? Oh yeah, obviously Strong Guy. Strong Guy. I think that's all I have. I'd love to get these. Oh, Ahab too. I'd take an Ahab figure. No, I don't have his crystal armor. This is it. Like, shit. Like, all of their accessories and stuff got destroyed in the flood. Like, way back in the, I want to say, I think it was like around 99 or 2000 is where all those toys just got destroyed. So, but Ahab, I would love to get a Marvel Legends of. Strong Guy, Trevor Fitzroy. I would love some of just, I don't know, for some reason sometimes I really dig when they do, oh, that's what it was. I think his hands extend. That's why the peg broke. They didn't twist. They extended because he would always be able to extend his hand out. I'm trying to get this one out. Watch it just break on me. I better just, that's as far as I could get it. But his hand does extend out. Ugh. Yeah, I don't want to mess with it. That's okay. But there you go. Kane. He is a Kane. I think that's it. The rest is like, I have a ton of wrestling figures, like the old WWE Jakks Pacific classics, like the Legends classics. I have so many of those, but I know a lot of you guys aren't wrestling fans, so I didn't put too much. The rest is just like little trinkets, like there's a Beauty and the Beast. I think I got this from my uncle, my friggin', this is just dumb shit. Oh, we got a Hot Wheels Flintstone car. This used to change color. I think it still does. Like the canopy changes color and the wheels change color. Oh, a Flintstone car, I don't know. And then I got a whole bunch of these. Let me see how many of these I have. I have the Ferengi. Oh, there's the Klingon. Oh, gotta get that. Oh, gotta get that, and then I gotta get that. That, and this and that. I got a couple of these. I didn't think I had this many. But I do, sir. Gummy bears! Bouncing here and there and everywhere. We are the Gummy Bears. Remember those? Remember that show? Holy shit, I need to watch those shows. I need to find those shows. Yeah, do I have any more Gummy Bears? Oh, what was this show? Shit, I forgot this show. Oh, does anybody... Oh, shit, I'm dropping them. Does anybody remember what the name of the show was? I can't think of it. It wasn't Gummy Bears, and it wasn't, let me bring this up here. I'm trying to dust them off. What the hell was the name of this show? I think it was like something Fox, like, God, the dust. Jesus. Get off of him. It's okay, bud. You can go. You can just step on it. I don't care. Yeah, I can't remember the name of this show. I think it was like something Fox. Tailspin? Was it Tailspin? He's on Tailspin? Maybe you're right, because I do have some more of these little guys in here. Yeah, there's this dude from Tailspin. Don Carnage. Oh, you guys are awesome! That's his name. Okay, I gotta find some Tailspin episodes too now. I want to go back and watch all of these old, oh, that's what my mother got me for my birthday, which is coming up next month. She was like an early birthday present. She got me all of the vintage, or not the all of the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles seasons. She got me all of those. So that was pretty cool. That was really nice of her. Whoa, I'm dropping people. There's another. All right, forgot. What was his name? Something like Famunda Cheese. I'm just kidding. It was like Cheddar Jack Cheese or something. I can't remember. What was his name? Here's another one, and another one. Look at these little guys. I have so many of these. Monterey Jack. That's what it said for Munda Cheese. For Munda Cheese. So there's Chippendale. Oh, these are Chippendale Rescue Rangers, I think. Right? Chippendales. Chippendale, like the strippers. On stage right now is Chip and Dale. Sorry. I won't do that anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. Here, chew on him. He's got the messed up face anyway. Yeah, chew on. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. If you guys want to see that face again, all right, enough. Look at that face. It's like I'm gonna try and do this face with my face. You ready? And wait, I gotta close this eye, keep that eye open, and that's his face. So we got Chip and Dale here, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, and then we got Tailspin over here. Do I have any more of these little things? All right, dude, chill. You're too hype right now. Go. Enough. Do I have any more? I think this is from, oh my God, his eyeballs. Wait until you see his eyeballs. So weird. His eyeballs are like on the side of his head. I think this is from the Hunter. Stop! Enough. I think this is from, Hunchback of Notre Dame, I think. Notre Dame. Enough. You're way, I'm going to put you in your thing in a minute. Do you want to go to jail? Not collect $200? Just come over here. You're being so weird. Just come here. Oh, boy. Little issues over here. What is this? Oh my God. Remember these? Stop it. Just come over here. Stop being so weird. Just come here. Lie down. You're being rude. I know. I love you too, but you're being rude. Okay, there we go. Just gotta let him have the last word. Okay. Next up, I think this is another one from the Hunchback of Notre Dame, whatever. Oh, and here's another DuckTales. DuckTales. Woo! DuckTales. Woo! I forgot the words. I don't remember the words. All right. Oh, and then we have another duck. Oh no, wait. This is Chippendales. Chippendales. What was his name? He had the flying, like the flying skateboard or the flying surfboard or whatever. All right. Go chill. Enough with the licking. He keeps licking my hand. But I forgot his name. He goes with the Chippendales dudes. Trying to see if there's anyone else left. slim pickings, essentially. If there's anybody else left. Got these like old. Oh, here comes my mom. She'd be like, "What the hell did you do?" Hello. Hello. Say hello to everyone.
Hello. Yeah. This is like walking for a minute.
Oh.
I just
boy.
gotta give her something.
I'm live on YouTube, so say hi.
Hello. This is his mama speaking.
There's these like metal X-Men. They were like really small back in the day. I have a whole bunch of them. There's Cyclops. They're all... Hello.
Hi.
I'm showing everyone my old toys from when I was a kid.
Lord have mercy. You know these are expensive. You know that.
What's that?
Aren't they expensive?
These?
These.
Yeah, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
These are old ones. Oh, be quiet. Quiet.
All right. Oh. God, he's so loud.
Oh my goodness.
But I think that's it.
You got a lot of them.
Oh, there's a flying carpet.
Oh my.
Flying carpet. And it's a bendy wire too in there.
What you gonna do with them?
What's that?
You gonna keep?
I'm just going through them, just kind of reminiscing, you know. But some cool stuff, guys.
Anthony, you have 2 cents for a 20?
Matt Logan. I know, right?
Anthony,
What's that?
2 cents for a 20?
I have a 2-0 for a nothing.
That doesn't help me any.
I don't carry cash on
All
me.
right, here's your change back from the bill. And here's $20.
All right, so. Oh, I will show you guys this last, and then
You wanna walk out here and get it?
All right, I can do that, I guess.
I'll show you guys this last. I got these like old, small. They used to come with like display bases right here,
Oh.
and you would put those. Would put these right here. These little clear stands, and here's the Enterprise from Next Generation, and then you have the Klingon warship. Yeah, mini mates. That's right.
You can take this in the daytime.
There we go.
Oh.
So these were really cool. Like they had really good sculpts on them for the
Yeah,
most
I
part.
want you to sleep. You stay there, Charlie.
There's that, and then we've got the old Enterprise, the Enterprise A, Class A. Pretty cool. Really good sculpts for these little ones right here. And then I believe this is the USS Excelsior, which was Captain Sulu's. Oh my. Captain Sulu's ship. Captain Sulu with the USS Excelsior. But pretty cool. That's how they kind of stack up with the Enterprise. I always really dug this like kind of snake-like design with the big like cobra snake head for the Next Generation one. I got a little teary-eyed when they they had to destroy the ship. I'm not gonna lie, in the movie. I was like, so many memories on this ship. Here's the Ferengi ship. Ferengi. Oh my god. I used to watch Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, all like religiously every day with my dad. Every day. I saw all the movies. I love Star Trek so much. Where's our Star Trek toys? You know? Like why hasn't Hasbro gotten on that? I wish they did. I wish they got the license for it. Next up we got one of my favorite ships. So awesome, so badass. The Klingon Bird of Prey. Super awesome. Love this design for this ship. I mean, it just looks like a friggin' condor, you know? Like it's gonna just swoop in and just destroy anything. Plus they had a cloaking device. Like this thing was badass. So, pretty awesome. I always liked all the ships that had cloaking devices for some reason. I'm like, come on, man. These Federation ships, they're awesome too, but come on, man. You got to get yourself a cloaking device, bro. But these little ships are so cool. I think I have some more of them somewhere else. I don't know where they would be though, unfortunately. But yeah, all these Micro Machines, they had really good sculpts back in the day, and I like the little display stands. I think I have some of the stands left, but not a lot of them. It's a shame though, because I'd love to display them. But yeah, there's a couple lines I'd like to get back into as far as like vintage figures, because they don't really cost much. And it's definitely the X-Men line, the Ninja Turtles, and then the Star Treks. I would love to get back into these, start tracking some of these down again, and just finish off this like start a vintage style collection. Because I don't really own that many vintage figures because the majority of them got destroyed. So, right, Mom?
Yes, right.
See?
Whatever you said.
Yeah. My toys that got destroyed, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, you have plenty more to replace them. You're definitely not lacking for toys.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I wanted to get into this. This is just like a one-off. It's not going to be like a series or anything like that for this channel. I just kind of wanted to show some of the stuff that I have. If you guys are interested, I have a ton of like wrestling figures. I don't know how many of you are interested. Maybe I'll throw up a poll after this video is done. I'll throw up a poll and you guys can vote. And if I get enough votes, I'll do a video on it. But if not, it's okay, no big deal. But I don't know how many people, as far as wrestling fans go, I have on here that are subscribed to me anymore. So, because I don't do a whole lot of wrestling content, even though it's something I really love and I still watch. I don't think there's enough people on here that watch it. But I'm super stoked about this. This was like, when I saw I still had this, I was like, holy shit! I think I have an Undertaker too somewhere. I think I do. The Undertaker. Where is he? Is he even on here on the back of the card? Look at the back of the card. Like they used to give you like stats and everything. Known for being in love with himself. Favorite quote: Shawn Michaels has left the building. His future ambition is to make everyone realize that Shawn Michaels is the sexiest man alive. I didn't say it, he did. This guy right here. 1992 this came out. The card's in like great shape. Awesome shape. So cool. This is gonna go perfect. I'm super stoked about it. So that's coming home with me. Ninja Turtle's coming home with me. What the heck's his name? Anybody know his name? Let me know in the comments. What is his name? What are you? Who are you? I forgot. Alright. Forge is coming home with me. And track down some Diamond Select Star Trek figures. Those are nice. I think I have Spock and I have Kirk. But I would love to see like, I don't know why, but I'd love to see maybe Playmates, if they could pick it up and just like re-release these, would be awesome. I'm losing light, badly. Oh yeah, we got Mr. Potato Head over here. He's coming home with me too. Yeah, Potato Head's coming home with me. Okay. You don't get to play with Potato Head anymore, right?
Okay.
I know you are really upset about that.
Yes, I am.
Tragic for you.
That one for long.
Potato Head's coming home with me, not you. Okay? Oh, that's what it was. It was Miyamoto Yugazi. Wait, that's how you say it. Usagi. Wait. I can't even say that name. Usagi Miyamoto?
Okay.
Yoji Mo. I don't know. I'll have to have a speech class. But yeah, Potato Head's coming home. Where's Slinky Dog? Oh, he's down here. Slinky Dog coming home with me. Slinky Dog. Slinky Dog. Slinky Dog. I don't know what's wrong. There's something wrong with me. Yo, Jimbo, that's what it was. Yo, Jimbo. Rabbit guy. Laugh out loud. Usagi Yojimbo. That's what it was. Okay, that's how you say it. Yojimbo. Was it Yojimbo? It's not Yojimbo. It's Yojimbo. Usagi Yojimbo. What a name, right? But that's going to be it. That's all I have to offer. I got some other stuff coming home. They have this Ultimo Dragon, bro. So yeah, but he's in like super good shape, like perfect shape. Like he's not loose or anything like that. There's no like paint coming off of him. So I might try and track down his accessories. So let's bring home Pyle. We're bringing Han Solo home too. Han Solo's coming home with me tonight. Tonight. But, and Slinky Dog. Slinky Dog. Slinky Dog. Put him over there. The rest of these can stay. Other Ultimo Dragons coming home too. Cool beans, man. Cool freaking beans, man. You can stay. Whoa. You gotta stay. You can't run off like that, okay? Alright, that's staying. Worf's coming home with me. These are staying, those are staying. They're staying, and they're staying. Cool. Cool stuff. This is a lot of fun. I know there's someone out there. Let's do the alien head again. Ready? He's got a head burster. You can see it better on this side. Watch his forehead. Ready? Oh, that would be awful. A head burster? Ugh. Like the worst migraine you'll ever have. Man, that scares me. That face. Whew. That is, I don't even know if a mother could love that face. Yeesh. That is awful. Okay, so that's going to be it. Potato Head. Let's get Mr. Potato Head back in there. And then we will call it, or I can just put it in his butt. What? What did I just say? You're going to do what? Never mind. What the? I know, right? Get his arms out of there. You're just gonna, I'm turning you back into a spud, brother. A faceless, armless, legless, hairless spud. Where did your ear go? Okay, there we go. All right. Sick. Awesome stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to throw up a poll, the wrestling poll. Let's see how much engagement I have on that. I'll probably do that like right now, actually. Making a poll live while I'm doing the video. Oh God, this phone. I'll do it in a second. But yeah, so I'll throw up that wrestling poll to see if you guys want to do that. If you do, I'll come back here to my parents' house and we'll do that video. I'll show a whole bunch of those old classic figures that I have. I'm actually considering selling them all, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah, I said, I wish
You heard me right, woman.
I wish you would.
But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know you probably did. Oh, hopefully you did. But wow.
Say goodnight, Charlie.
Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday.